Okay,
Hello.
live video is starting.
Very exciting.
I know we haven't been live for so long. Now let's see when here we go. We are in well flourished. Here we go.
Oh, excited. Shall
It
I
has
check too?
been it has been so long. So we thought we would pop in here for a casual chat. What did I call it? An unfiltered drop, spill the tea, whatever's going on. So it's been a while, and we thought, we've got a few things happening with Mental Health Awareness Month. We've got Mother's Day around the corner. So Victoria and I thought we would jump on here and just have a chat about what's been going on.
Yes.
So yeah, and it's time to talk about looking after ourselves and perhaps looking after our mums and
Yeah,
us as mums as well. So how are you going, Victoria? It has been a while.
it has. I mean, not a while since we've talked, but
No.
work out how to go live, obviously.
Yes, that was hard. That was hard going live again. It's all
Yeah,
changed.
I know. I know. We're going with the flow. We're learning new things.
Hmm.
You're amazing. No,
That's why it's
I'm
called
excited.
unfiltered because we don't know what we're doing. It's raw and unfiltered.
It is. Who knew we could do this? No,
That's
very
right.
excited. I had a small child throwing Lego at me a moment ago, and now he's gone magically. And now he's texting me from the other room, which is even lovelier. But you know how it goes. So who knows what could happen on the live with us,
Who
the two of us.
knows? It's bedtime here, so I can hear the kids outside the office. But
Yeah.
we
I was
will
going to say
roll with that.
outside. Yes. You've just shut them outside. But
So what's going on? What's happening in your world? I know things have been happening for you and your mum
yeah,
lately. So, and with Mother's Day around the corner. So how are things feeling for you?
not too bad. We got some bad news with my mum. Oh, about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks ago now. That she has ovarian cancer. So we've been dealing with that. But you know what I thought is probably worth to the benefit of everybody, we've had to do some delving in to find out some products that are good for her. So obviously the doctors are like, we need high protein, we need to keep on top of all our vitamins, we need to, try and look after ourselves, stay healthy, put a mask on because immune system. And she's on her second round of chemo now. And yeah, she's been having the beautiful protein shakes because protein is great for cellular regeneration. So, of course, when they give them chemo, they sort of not nuke, it's like liquid, isn't it? So they put into her system and it kills her, good and her bad red and white blood cells. But obviously, her body regenerates her cells. So, how do they do that? You use protein. So she needs to up her protein. So we've been adding boiled eggs to her salads because she loves salads. We've been making sure she has a protein shake in the morning as a morning coffee. So we have our coffee, Simply One Feel Fit Protein, the beautiful, most yummiest protein, and it tastes like coffee. So it's like an iced, not an iced latte.
Ice. I knew what you meant, an iced latte. So
Yeah.
how much have you worked out how much protein she needs to like have each day? Like is it
Oh, you just
more
have
than
to try
what
and
a tip
increase it.
just
Yeah,
increase
more
it?
than
So
more than you normally would, and
more
of
than a
course.
typical. Yeah.
Yeah, and my mum's teeny tiny, so she doesn't eat huge meals anyway. So it was just up your protein as a
Yeah.
general rule. Obviously, try to eat healthier, which she does anyway. She's great at salads, soup, stir fries. Everything's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
She doesn't eat junk food. She doesn't eat out stuff,
Yeah.
pizza, all the things we eat, definitely.
So she's
So
yeah.
yeah, it was a matter of finding the protein that she liked, which is the coffee, and I mean, of course, all our proteins are yummy. Simply One is because she doesn't need the meal replacement because she still needs to make sure she eats food, so she just want to be not hungry, so
Yeah.
she has her meals, proper meals as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, our Simply One protein has the 20 grams of vegan protein, so it's easy to digest, so it's light on the stomach for digestion. Includes
Yeah.
everything, has nothing artificial, no flavors, no added sugars, no dairy or soy, no gluten, because my mum's gluten intolerant as well, just to add a bang for the buck. And it obviously supports your muscles and your skills. So rejuvenation. So we love that. So adding the protein shake as a coffee, full cream milk. She's lactose free, full cream milk. And she'll put
Yeah,
even, coconut yogurt in there as well, just to make it yummier. Some
like to
honey.
bulk it up as
Um,
well.
yeah, all the things. So that has been great just to add it in as like you would normally have a coffee, which has got nothing really good for you in it. Um, yeah, so adding that and obviously the gut health. So in terms of your immune system, 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So we know that, Kylie.
Yep,
So it's been amazing
we
that I've
know.
actually had products at my fingertips to offer her. So we've had the biotic sticks, which is the little ones you put in your mouth. You can
Yep,
have them 4+. My kids love them, especially if
yeah,
someone's
same. Yeah,
yeah. So she's had those. They taste like sherbet. They're raspberry sherbety flavour.
yep,
So that she can and you can actually double up with our protein probiotics. So
yep,
you can have the gut health in the shake, which is
yes,
one stream of probiotics, and then you can have the biotic sticks, which is another. So you can have that either end of the day with a
yep.
meal. Yeah, so it's been pretty cool really to
Yeah,
be able to
good. Yeah, so you could have like you sat back and went, right, to help you, I've got
yeah,
these products and these tools and these resources that can
yeah,
kind of support you as well. And working like with a medical team and what needs to
yeah.
happen to
Oh yeah,
keep her
just
going.
to give a bit more power in what she's doing.
Yeah.
And also the inner calm has been particularly
Mm,
helpful because it's all a bit stressful for everybody.
hmm.
I've been having mine.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, it
yeah,
helps you get better sleep. I
yeah,
think they tested it, clinically tested it, and in 7 days, everyone was getting more, at least a block of 7 hours sleep. So, of course, very stressed, overthinking everything. Inner calm brings you down a notch, helps you sleep, helps you feel a bit more mellow, which is your adaptogen. So, it's Ayurvedic medicine. It has the ashwagandha in it. We love it, Kylie, don't
I
we?
know. We love
I'm
it.
out at the moment in the pink lemonade, which is slightly addictive.
I know the pink
Um,
lemonade flavor is back and it is like a permanent fixture now. So everyone's excited about that. It is I have that as a wind down at like around dinner. I have it with my dinner, like as part of my
yeah,
dinner drink, because I don't want to fizz at dinner because it's too much caffeine. But yeah, I love a pink lemonade to help kind of wind down at the end of the day. And I think for
yeah.
you and your family and having that as another result and the wine would would just help with that, like managing the stress, like the stress and the overwhelm and the anxiety, all the things that come with the unknown, because this was an unexpected diagnosis, I know, for your mum.
Oh,
So
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah. And it's completely unraveling. She's had the rug pulled out from under her. So,
yeah, yeah,
but that's okay. We're getting there.
getting there. But yeah, so
Yeah, I think in a
pink
calm can help
lemonade.
too.
Yeah,
I think the first day I was just putting it in stuff, sprinkling it on things, like just because it was that stressful.
yeah,
But
yeah.
pretty much you're only allowed one scoop.
Well, you can mix it in with your smoothies or
Yeah.
whatever
But
you're
I'm just
having.
having
I just
some.
like having it by itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I put it in my protein shake in the morning.
Yeah, well,
Um,
I know a lot of people have it in the morning because it helps set the tone, especially if you've got like crazy morning time with kids and just trying to get everyone done and out the door. Like I know that the inner calm is really good in the morning as well, just to keep
yeah.
the peace,
Keep things together. We like to keep
keep
our
things
shit
together.
together.
Perhaps I feel like perhaps Matt should have one in the morning and I should have one at night, and we'll be fine.
And just give the kids one as well.
Maybe they can have a little bit.
Yeah, so it's been
Yeah,
really good. Yeah, my mornings are crazy. So get up. Oh, I get up about 5:30. Mark goes to work. I get the kids ready. Do my stuff, get the kids ready, drop Dylan off, 7:15, drop the twins off, and go to mum's. I've been letting her chickens out, feeding her dog, and getting her breakfast and stuff. And then going to work. So
yeah,
my work has been incredible. They've been letting me work from home when she has the chemo staff.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so just a bit more flexibility. But I mean, it's always great having your own business because it takes that edge off. There's that other income coming in as well. All my eggs aren't in one basket, so I do love that. Yeah, so we're very lucky.
Yeah. Yep.
Obviously, focus on being grateful. We how lucky are we to live in Australia? Really, yeah,
Mm,
it's insane. the the quality of medical help we have when we
Yeah.
need it is just we're just so lucky. Yeah. And it's
Yeah. I mean,
they have they
I don't really know what to compare it to, but I know you've got family in the UK, so I'm not sure how it compare. Like, let's say if someone was in the UK with this situation or
yeah,
America, yeah, it's difficult for me to compare, but from what I
yeah,
know,
I don't
we are, we are,
yeah.
we are quite blessed here.
Oh, definitely. I mean, my
Yeah.
brothers and his family have just come back from the UK because his son couldn't even get into their doctor in 6 months for a
Mm,
condition.
yeah.
Um, yeah, and it's just ridiculous over there.
Yeah.
But no, mum was in surgery 2 days after she got diagnosed, so that was why it was a bit
Yeah.
for a bit of a
That's a
whirlwind.
whirlwind. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
she's
You
got
don't
nine
wake up,
weeks.
you don't wake up thinking in like by the end of the week you'd be in hospital recovering. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
a
So
big
nine
thing.
weeks of chemo now. Then she'll have a full hysterectomy, and then 9 more weeks of chemo. So fingers
Okay.
crossed.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we're hoping that will work. It's just a matter of getting her there because it's so scary. Like, they send you home and say, "Oh, if you get a temperature, you need to come straight back to
Mm.
emergency." Like, so the first time we
And
were
it's
like,
the
"Check the
fear.
temperature for your like,
Yeah.
are you feeling sick?"
Fear
Like, it
factor.
was like having a newborn baby checking their temperature. Yeah, because you just don't know. So,
Makes it
yeah,
so
so
different.
we're very blessed. Lots of great doctors, lots of great surgeons, lots of great help. Yeah, but so glad that I can help with my stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah,
glad
that's
that
amazing.
Arbonne has this incredible range of products that we can share. And of course, we have all the nasty ingredients banned.
Mm,
The funny Not a funny story, but of course, when you're in chemo, you get really dry skin.
yeah.
Things seems to fall out, everything, your hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and the doctors gave her some little sachets of cream, like QV cream,
Oh, for face cream.
just for moisture everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, you can't have QV, mum. It's got parabens in it.
Mm,
What do you mean? I'm like, it's on the package. So in
mm,
Australia, they don't ban any ingredients. You have to put them on the bottle. But QV has parabens in it. So it is a cheap off the shelf moisturizer. It's
yeah.
fairly light. People don't react to it, but it has parabens in it. And parabens are shown to cause breast cancer. So for
Mm,
a hospital to give that to a cancer patient to take home, because the pharmaceutical company has given them
oh,
lots of little cute tubes
yeah.
of QV to give away, I'm like, no, that's not great. Anyway,
No.
so I just shoved it in the bin and gave her some of our beautiful shea butter. Of course, she has that already. So, shea
You're
butter, the
like,
body oil.
give me that stuff. You're not using that. I've
Yeah,
got
she's like,
something.
we paid for this. My sister bought her a big chub bottle, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
don't.
Well, that's the incredible thing. Like, you don't like we'd say we ban over 2,000 like nasty ingredients, and that's across all our product ranges.
Yeah,
But when you compare it to like the UK and the US, when they're not even in that 100 mark. Like we're talking,
no,
I think I've got the stats coming up in Well Flourished later this week, talking about just how the 2,000 ingredients even compares to is it the is it the UN? There's like 1,800 is the highest known, and we still go over and above that.
yeah,
So
with that, yeah,
banning all the
we're very
nasty
lucky.
is is I love that because
Yeah,
then
and
any Arbonne product I pick up, I've got trust and you know I know that it is already good for me because of their ingredient policy. So
yeah,
that's
definitely.
what I love about it. I don't need to really overthink it. I know that when I pick up a product that it is going to be beneficial and healthy and clean
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
So true. Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, as a company, the B Corp certification. So we know that the products are coming from a good place. The
Yeah.
people that grow them, that grow the plants, that grow the botanicals, they're all getting a good wage. Like, I think we forget about that. We think of sustainability, we think of great packaging, we think of
Yeah,
like
we think of
zero
the plastics
waste.
and
But
yeah.
there's also the strategic behind making companies comply with ethical standards. So Arbonne tick all those boxes.
Yeah.
And they're one of the biggest companies in Australia in worldwide that are actually certified, I believe. So
They are.
it is
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Especially
Yeah,
especially in the like health and wellness space.
yeah, yeah.
One
That's
of, if not the biggest. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Tick. You're frozen, mate. You're frozen. Come back. Come back to me. Well, while Victoria is catching up, Victoria lives out like in the Adelaide Hills. So I do know it has been a bit windy today, so the weather may not be ideal. Oh, there you are. You're back. Oh, hello. You're
Sorry,
back.
you're frozen, but I hadn't actually dropped out yet. So I was like, what's happening?
Oh, did I freeze? I thought you
No, no,
froze.
I think it was me. I
Oh,
think it was
you
me. My
froze.
internet dropped out.
I
Apologies.
was just chit-chatting, told them where you live. Told you it could be windy up there.
Not,
Well,
it has been windy today, though. Yeah.
it's been windy today. Yeah. It's been hot and windy.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here having my dream tea. So there are a couple of products,
You'll
and
be falling asleep soon.
I might be. Um,
So
there's
might
a
I.
couple of
So
products
go
that
for my one.
have your wine. A couple of
Yeah.
products that have hit the discount, the promo list,
Oh,
Mental Health Awareness Month. So that something that is very close to my heart is about our mental health and looking after ourselves. And yeah, I just find it so like I was having a struggle day a couple of days ago, and then I woke up and then it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'm like, of all times for it to be Mental Health Awareness Month is now. Like that is what I need. So it's just
a
helped
timely
kind of
reminder. Yes.
push through a few things. And these products that like what is beautiful about Arbonne is how they're purpose driven. So based on what the community needs are, and given that it's mental health awareness, purpose driven, and there's products that match it. So we have products that can help support people through their mental health, carrying a mental load, just trying to make their days as best they can. And like that, I just wanted to touch on those 5 products that we've got on the promo list that support that. And
Yes,
you
definitely.
touched on a big part of it, which is that inner
Yeah.
calm.
Yes.
Um, which interestingly, that was my very first product. My very like that is what drew me to Arbonne was I was at a time when, you're a mum, you're working full time, you're carrying the mental load, everything was just full on. And I think I was flicking through a catalog and it was this de-stress powder. I'm like, de-stress? I'm stressed. I need de-stress. So
Yeah.
that is where it started, and obviously it's snowballed from there because everything
Yeah.
else I touched, I'm like, oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. But so inner calm
It
was
is slightly addictive. Yeah.
well, because you realize how good they are.
I
But
know. And
the
then you
inner
can't go
calm,
back.
no, you can't go back. But inner calm, amazing. Mind health is the other one.
Yeah.
So for me, especially on a like on a working day, if I know I've got a lot on, like I can tell when my brain is foggy, and it is such a like if you're conscious to it, I know when I have this mind health product. Now that's not a fizzy product. It it's like a cherry flavored um, supplement which helps us with our cognitive function. It removes that brain fog. It helps with memory and focus. It is so good for students, like uni students who are going through their studies and exams. I would probably have a conversation if it's for a school student, depending on their age, but it is really good for students and us mums who are just trying to carry everything. Um, so when I have that in the morning, oh my goodness, it is game on. Like I feel like um, it's like when the radio is not quite on the right channel and you
Yeah.
just turn it a little bit and it's crystal clear, like that is what it feels like when you take your mind health. It's like things are
Yeah.
a little bit blurry and then it is like game on. So that is on our list. I love that product.
Yes, so
Um,
good for you. And it's the CoQ10. So if anyone's heard of
yes.
CoQ10, that is what makes your little brain things that are clicked together, and it
Yep.
makes it so it's not caffeine based.
No.
I think
No.
that's important because some people don't want to go down the caffeine, or they have too much coffee, or they don't
Yeah.
need that. So it is that cognitive health. Oh,
You
it's
can
not one of
also
my choices.
add, and because
Sorry.
these, have you got one? Because the products are like in stick form, in sachet form, you can either have it on its own, like add with water, And that's how
Yeah.
I have it because I like it's just a nice refreshing drink that I have up in the office. Or you can mix it in with your smoothies. Like you can like combine
Yeah.
it with your breakfast routine and just to kickstart your morning. So we've got Mind Health, the Inner Calm, the Dream Tea, which is going to help you sleep. So it's nice to have that as your wind down before bed.
Yeah.
Um,
And
there's
Mind Health is very good for aged people who,
yeah,
might be sort of finding themselves forgetful. It actually
mhm,
can help with that as well. I'm not sure how many is the max you can take in a day, but yeah, it definitely can help people over time if they're taking it every day, with
that's
just
good
that
to
mental
know.
clarity. Yeah, for when
Yeah,
people get a bit older.
yeah,
Yeah, as well.
yeah. I like that. I mean, I guess we are getting older. We are as well.
I'm not with you.
Do you know at my
And my
Pilates
cat's doing weird things.
at my Pilates club,
Yeah,
we're doing a bingo competition for May, and Dylan came in tonight, and I've got the bingo list, like things that I want to do to like cross off. And he's
yeah.
like, "What's this?" I said, "Oh, it's my bingo." And he goes, "Oh my God, like you are so old." And I'm like, "What?" He goes,
Oh, you
yeah,
see the new Renee Zellweger movie, the
bingo.
Bridget Jones? Have you?
Yeah, I've seen Bridget Jones.
I
Yeah.
know the current one that's out.
Yes.
The new one. Yeah,
Yeah.
About a Boy, I think
About a
it's
bot.
called.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene where she's dropping her daughter to school.
There's
So much
Dylan.
for being in bed, Kylie.
And and
Hello.
after he went into his room because he was talking to his mates on his iPad, and he's like, "Oh my God," like to his friends, "Oh my God, friends, like my mum is so old. She's in like she's playing bingo."
Oh, that's so cute.
So maybe I need the mind health to keep me like on track for my bingo game. Mm.
I love. Well, in
Um,
the Renee movie, she's taking her daughter to school, and she's having a mum meltdown, and she's got her pajamas on. She's dropping her kid at school out of the car, walking down the street. And
yeah.
her kid's friend says, "Why is your grandma walking you to school in her pajamas?" Now
Mm,
that would make you feel good, wouldn't it? You know,
yeah.
she just needed some Arbonne skincare.
Maybe.
And
I mean, I've dropped my kids off in my pajamas.
it's a
You
very
do
funny movie. Go out
sometimes
there.
you do what you do, right? Sometimes you just have to roll with it, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Um,
So definitely recommend the movie Mental Health. It's great. It's hilarious. I laughed. I cried. I took my mum. We sat in the gold class so she wasn't close to anyone. Yeah,
oh,
just to get
nice.
her out and about.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and it was so funny. Yeah, I cried. I laughed. I may have wet
Bit of
myself
an
a little.
emotional outlet.
It's very
Well, there's
fun or
the
something. It's
there's
quite good.
there's three more, two
Sorry,
more.
keep going, Carly. I'm
Yeah, the
distracted.
multivitamin is on the promo list. So
Multivitamin in my shake.
yes,
Yeah.
in your shake, and that has been not available for a long time. So I'm glad
Yep.
that that's back as
And
well.
on sale. Haha.
Yeah, on sale. These are all on sale, and I've put all of these on sale items into a cart, and the savings are incredible.
So good.
Do you need a
Yeah, so
fizz?
good.
Do you need a
I
fizz?
know. I can't have this. I won't go to sleep.
Well, I'll bring fizz up because they're also
Oh,
20%.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And they
yeah.
are good for your stress levels because they have the vitamin
Yes,
B in them.
yes.
So it is ginseng guarana green tea, caffeine. So it's easily digestible because it's natural. It's not the baked
Yep,
coffee version of caffeine, which is
yep.
hard
And
to
it doesn't
digest.
like
It's
it's
so
long lasting. It doesn't crash. Yeah, you
refreshing.
don't crash like you would after coffee. So, and we all know energy. We all know fizz. We're
Yeah. But this
all
is the
know
caffeine
and
free
love.
one that's on sale, isn't it?
Well, Energy Fit, the normal fizz is on sale. Normal fizz is 20% off, except raspberry, because that's the brand new limited
Yeah.
edition. They haven't discounted raspberry, but all the others. So pear, the other new one, that's
I love
discounted.
pear.
Yeah, I love pear. That one's discounted. But the caffeine free,
You're a good advert
you've
for
had a
peas,
massive
aren't I?
weekend.
I did have one earlier.
The caffeine free is 50% off. And
That's
that's
so good.
And that's before any like preferred client discount. So it's 50% off
Yeah.
RRP. And then if you're a preferred client, you get another 20% off. So it's
Yeah.
almost 70% off the
Yeah. So it's good if you
caffeine-free
haven't tried the
fizz.
fizz and you want to try it. And it is caffeine free, so you're not worried about having too much caffeine or having to give up your coffee. If you love your coffee, you can
I
still
love, yeah, the caffeine-free fizz. I love adding that into my Green Gut Glow because I like to have that as that extra.
flavor.
Yeah, I really like the peach mango in my
Yes,
Green Gut Glow, and it just brings that. It just reminds me of having a really big juice, and that is
gonna show
delicious.
you.
Yeah. What have you got down there? Is it an animal? It is an animal. There it is.
This is River.
Hello.
He's been on a diet,
You right?
but he's not very little. Can you hear him?
No.
He's purring.
Okay. No. So for everyone listening, can they hear?
And it was touching
Well,
my
yeah.
feet.
So
Sorry, that's why I'm distracted.
yeah, no, that's all right. I wanted to run through those products because they are 20% off. The caffeine free is 50% off, and again, that is all before discount. So if we're looking at 20% off RP, it's almost
Hey, Ollie.
40% off. I know. So I've done the cart and because I thought I'm just going to put all these in a cart and see what it comes to. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, and then
Well,
you
you
get
could
your
share
free, then
that
you get
link.
your free gift.
You could share that cart link and then people could have a look.
Yes, I can. And then
Good
free
idea.
gift. There's a free gift. Anyway, so lots to share. I'm not sure how long we have
We've
been
been talking way too long. But
for. That's what happens when we get, get in touch with each other.
I think it's
Um,
okay. So
yeah.
for the mamas out there, we want you to increase your sleep. We want you
Yes,
to decrease your stress. We want to
yes,
increase your alertness when you want to be alert.
yes.
Like I probably should have had a piss before. We also want to even
Me.
out your mood. So to even out your mood is the inner calm. It does help with your hormones as well, balancing.
Mm-hmm.
It also the in the 7 day fresh start they do. Sorry, well we're going to talk about this because we're talking about this another time. There
Yeah.
is also the turmeric latte protein, which is great for helping you get rid of excessive estrogen as well.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that another
And
day. But
well,
I
and
do love
another we'll flag for another day the like gut health, the gut health
yeah,
relationship
the
to
gut
our
health is
hormones.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we could keep talking, but we
I
won't because
know.
we just need to touch on
Yeah,
just touch on
yeah,
these incredible products, the fact that it is Mother's Day coming up, it is Mental
yeah,
Health Awareness Month, and we have some incredible support, incredible tools, incredible products to help you through. So I guess if there's anything that has jumped out or sparked an interest, well, Tick and I
definitely.
have had a chat.
Yes,
Um, yeah, reach out to whoever your consultant is, me or Tick,
yeah.
and we
And
can yeah take it from there.
just figure out if you haven't been putting yourself first and you perhaps should be. These are
Mm,
little products that you can just buy for yourself to get yourself back on track. Kylie and I are here to help with
yeah,
everything, and we have 9 day money back guarantee. So if you find something you don't like the flavor of, or you don't find it's working for you, you can return it and get a full refund. And we are here to
absolutely.
help with that.
Yes,
Totally here to help you guys. That is why Kylie and I are so passionate about this industry and this business, because we do help people
yeah.
find solutions to
Well,
their problems.
find
Yeah,
them and find themselves again because that is exactly how it's helped me to
exactly. That's why I
find
love it. You're
myself.
glowing, totally glowing, Kylie. You look amazing.
I'm really
Yeah,
hot.
and thank you for jumping on. It's not
No,
easy on a
thank
Sunday to
you.
connect
Yes,
in, but we've done it.
thank you for jumping on. Not
Next
sure
time we're
how
wearing pajamas and putting on sheet mask.
we could, not sure how often we'll do them, but I think at least once a month would be nice. If not more,
Yeah,
stay tuned.
we will.
Stay tuned for the unfiltered drop.
Oh my gosh. Love it. Love you, Kylie.
All right, I'm going.
Love you guys.
End us now. That is
Bye.
29 minutes of joy.
Yay. Well done. See you soon.
Here you go. Bye.